Hello everyone, my name is Ard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars The Mandalorian set. This is set 75378, the BARC Speeder Escape. It has 221 pieces. It's meant for ages 8 and up. It costs $30 USD or 40 Canadian. Included in the set are 4 characters, Grogu being, I guess, not really a full minifigure. The only really exclusive figure to this set is Keller and Beck. You can sort of create those 501st Clone Troopers combining different parts that you've gotten previously. You can create that figure, but this is the first and only set that's come with that specific combination of parts as given in the box. There is the speeder build with the sidecar attached to it, as well as a lamppost, which is a cool little build and scenery build that I think is a really fun addition to the set, of course, representing Coruscant. It's not a huge build, but yeah, so take a closer look at the build as well as its figures now. Once in the box, you have 3 numbered bags, a pretty small sticker sheet, but I guess somewhat sizable in comparison to the size of the actual speeder, as well as the instruction manual. So here are the 4 characters included in this set. Interestingly enough, in the instructions, they actually don't make you build Grogu at the start of a new book or a new bag. It's just you put the Grogu together at the end of putting together the pram. It's sort of an interesting thing that I didn't actually realize. I was in the middle of building bag 3 and I realized I hadn't built Grogu yet, and I thought maybe I'd missed it, but it was actually just part of a step at the end of building the pram. So the highlight of this set is definitely this Keller and Beck minifigure, of course, played by Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks, and I think maybe a few other characters, maybe voiced another, but here he is, and I think the torso print here is really quite well done. The leg printing is nice as well. The dark brown cape is nice, especially since we don't really get that much cloth really in all themes. It seems like they are really starting to move away from it. His double lightsabers is nice as well. Then we have 501st Clone Troopers here, who have the same torso and leg print as their original variation in 2020, but this one has the helmet holes, which I believe this would be the same helmet as the sniper for the specialist battle pack. And yeah, it's just, it looks worse than the original one. I don't think the helmet is too poor, but it's not as good as that original print. It's just not as good, and I feel like having accessory holes for a normal 501st Trooper is sort of useless, considering that your souped up specialist troopers that you can get in the battle pack are going to be the ones that have all those accessories, but that's pretty much it there. The pram here I think is a nice build, well done, and Grogu fits in there perfectly. So I think these 4 minifigures are good. I definitely would have liked to see a Naboo guard included instead of one of the 501st clones, or even put the name clone Oppo, is that who it is? I believe was in that scene. That would have been a really cool inclusion if they had included that. But overall, I think the 4 minifigures are well done. I think Keller and Beck is definitely the standout here. And overall, I think they are good. So I'll just place them in the scenes and take a closer look at the build. So here is the build. You can move around and put your 4 characters in the scene, and I think they interact with the scene pretty well. But you've got Grogu in the sidecar, the BARC speeder with Keller and Beck, and then of course the lamp that you can have the 501st Troopers around shooting at the BARC speeder. So looking at the BARC speeder here, the sidecar is attached with these hinges right there. There's the front of it. It's got stud shooters. I really like the dark red and white colors. There's a few stickers throughout it, but they're very easy to apply and do add some nice detail, especially this detail right at the front there. And I would say overall they match the colors of the piece that they are on quite well. I like the shape, especially the back of this sidecar. These hinges you can snap off a little bit, so you could sort of, I guess, move it around somewhat, but there it is. detached from the rest of it. I don't really know why you'd ever want to do that, but you can detach it very easily. Keller and Beck fits in there easily. You can attach to it. Well, the lamp there is a nice bit of Coruscant scenery. It's used with definitely not more than like 15 pieces. It's very simple, but it does add some nice scenery and a bit extra to the build. Overall, I think what you get here is probably not worth the $30 price tag. I think Keller and Beck by himself has some value. I don't think there's a whole lot of value in the 501st Troopers as in anything new. Grogu with the pram, I think, has some value. The lamp really doesn't provide all that much value, but there is a little bit there. And I think there's a decent amount of value in the BARC speeder. I think it's a well-done, designed BARC speeder. I think it's accurate to what you saw in the scene. And overall, I think it's a good set, but I would probably wait to purchase this set until you can get it either to add on to trying to get a promotion if you're trying to get to a certain threshold. I think this set, being a cheaper set, could get you there, and is a decent one to get that pram along with the Keller and Beck. I don't think the 501st are necessarily standouts and something that I really wanted to see in this set. I think it made sense to me to include some sort of clone, whether that was a Shock Trooper or a 501st. I definitely expected it, but I think including a Naboo guard probably would have been a better choice. Maybe swap out one 501st for one of them, have those two go at it around your lamp, and just have Grogu and Keller and Beck flying around. So it's cool to get a Coruscant base set here, and I do very much like that about it, but I think there's a few things I would have liked to change here. I think the price of $30 is a bit expensive as well, but I think the Keller and Beck minifigure is definitely a standout if you can get it for the $25 or $20 price range, especially $20. I think it's definitely worth it, and I definitely pull the trigger there, but at its regular price I would not suggest this set. But overall, I think it's a really good Lego Star Wars set. I enjoyed putting it together. It was a very quick build. It's 3 bags, but it's a very, very quick and easy build. But overall, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.